Welcome back, YouTube, to part 2 of my review of the LEGO Monster Fighters Haunted House. It actually didn't take me as long as I thought for this build. It was maybe 4 or 5 hours at the most. I did it over 2 days. But let me tell you, the end result is really, really, really nice. And yeah, it's pretty tall. I'm having a hard time getting this whole thing in the in view of the camera, but yeah, let me show you around. Let's check this thing out. First of all, let's start with the minifigs. You get 6 minifigures, 2 ghosts, Dracula, which well, they just call him the vampire, but here's this guy. Nice face printing. He has a double-sided head, which I'll show you right here. Angry face. His head does glow in the dark, and he's got some very simple back printing here. Nice printing on the torso and on the legs, and that's that guy. I gave him the less angry face because he's just chilling at home. He doesn't need to be freaking out about anything. The bride of the vampire. Very nice printing all over on the torso and the face. Also, angry face. And I don't need any, I don't need any domestic disputes, so she's got a normal happy face on too. Nice back printing on that one as well. Very cool. The ghosts. You get 2 of these ghosts, and this is a new ghost design. It's got a little poof on the back of the head there. That's pretty cool. And just to show you this, I have here the old Lego Ghost, who's much more happy-go-lucky. He looks really just excited to be anywhere. Well, this one actually looks a little bit, to me, like he's almost got a little bit of a Minecraft creeper face for any of you Minecraft fans out there. Let's see what else we got here. We have the butler, who is a Frankenstein's monster sort of guy here. I think that might be the same back printing as the vampire, but he's got his little tray of goodies there. It's the same head from the collectible minifigs, I believe, but he's very cool. That's that. And of course, everyone's favorite, the zombie chef. Zombie chef with tattered, bloody chef's coat. Oh, it's so nice. So amazing. And back printing, of course. Oh, man. This guy is really cool. Yeah. It's just great. So, let's take a quick look at the house itself. Alright, first thing you'll notice is this little gate portion. It's cute, very simple, quick little build. Just a gate. Nothing to it. That's all there is to that. And here we go. This house. So cool. So cool. So here we have the front of the house. As you can see, we've got zombie heads at the tops of the columns, and that's really cool. But however, they are just one-sided, so if you decide that you'd rather just have, the gray columns and make it look, a little bit more like just a straight-up dilapidated house, you can just turn those right around. And but actually, this adds just a little bit of breakup to the kind of gray that's going on here, and I think that's actually really nice. I apologize about the shadows and everything. I'm working on better lighting, but it's just just bear with me at the moment. So on the next level up, we have these really cool windows. I would have to say that's the only real repetitive part to the build. Otherwise, the build is very nice. It flows pretty well. But every once in a while it gets to these windows, which will have you do like 1 to 2 to 3 at a time. And they can get a little repetitive, but it's still nice. Like it's not anything overly, you know, it's not too much work. It's still a very fun build. I enjoyed this build quite a bit. Yeah, you can see the stickers for the little curtains in there, and there are some printed boards. The broken shutters are a nice touch, I thought. And the top floor, we have more of the windows and all that fun stuff, and those are pretty cool. And so we'll just turn this guy around, kind of give you a 360 view. This is it's very tall. It's easily as tall as the other modular buildings. It's not as wide or as deep front to back. But I think that even adds a little bit. I think it'll make it fit even better into your cityscape. You know, I'm thinking about maybe building a little hill to put this guy on the top of, and I think it'll be pretty cool looking. This side, it's kind of plain. It's got the chimney here, which is nice. And then the back, which is the most, I guess, plain part here. Not really too much going on. Yeah, it's really nice though. I love the kind of staggered new brick designs. I really like those. I think they look great in this set because they really give you the idea of like wooden slats on the side of the building, and inside is the exposed brick, which we'll see in a few minutes. And this side, which has the side door, which is really cool, and it's hard to make out maybe in the video, but the way that they build the steps and the deck here, they have the little broken, staggered bricks all over the place to really give it a nice weathered, busted up look. So that's the outside of the house, and we'll take a look at the inside, see what's going on in there, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, here we have the inside of the haunted house, and it is just so nice inside. It's really cool. You gotta see all this stuff. Alright, first of all, we have the the bottom floor, where we have the fireplace, which this is a little bit weird, but it's meant to swing out when you open it up, and it does. It works very well. But the only problem is you can't really have it completely open like this, because it hits the hinge and just kind of sticks out just at a slight angle, and as you can see, it's kind of just floating. But I mean, that's small potatoes. It's got the staircase leading up to the second floor here, where you can kind of see we have we've got the werewolf poster, or framed picture on the wall. Moving over to the vampire's desk, which is very nice micro builds. And I have to say, that was the most disappointing part of this entire build, would be that the first step that they have you do, the bags marked number 1, are all of the micro builds, all the furniture, all the insides of this building. And that was the only thing that I didn't really like all that much, just because I don't know, I like the surprise of the micro builds, like as I'm going along to fill in the rooms as I build them, and not so much, you know, building all this furniture and then just kind of sticking it in, kind of like a doll's house after, you know, after the fact. But that's all right. It was still a really enjoyable build. I don't want anyone to think that I wouldn't recommend this based on that. It's silly. It's silly. Up in the top floor here, we have, and I'm going to move this a little bit closer so that I can actually get some light going in here, but we've got more cool stuff, like all these little newspapers. I don't know if I can get it to really focus. I showed you guys when I opened it up, but stacks of newspapers. There's a couple around here. We've got a little bin or a tub of various items, like a gun and a helmet. Little jars all over the place. Very nice, very nice. And of course the staircase, which is really cool. And if I can get it to work without breaking anything, like myself, mostly. That pops down. And then this comes out to let you get up into the attic. Very nice, very nice. And then you just fold it back up. And that's it. And it stays just like that. Very nice. Enjoy it. In the back here is also a treasure chest, but there's nothing really in there except a top hat, which, you know, the zombie butler likes to get out on the town every once in a while, you know. So let's see. Moving on over, we've got, still up in the attic now, more jars. This delightful little phonograph. I love this thing. It's so great. So great. With a little record. I believe the record says, I'm not sure which way it's facing because I'm looking into the viewfinder. Maybe I should put it down. Yeah. Well, anyway, the record says Music for Zombies, and it's pretty amazing. Up here we also have another record, and I'll just tell you what that says. It says Monster Rock on it. More newspapers, some bones. There's just little things scattered all over the place that really, really add to the feel of this place. Down here we have the bedroom, and we've got some nice antlers on the wall here, some lamps, plants, more portraits on the walls all over the place. You can make these crooked if you like, but I just decided to leave them straight for the time being, just because the little wardrobe that opens up, and there's a little heart going on in there. I believe that's the Pirates of the Caribbean heart. Yeah. And then down in the very bottom, we have the kitchen, which is very, very, very nice. Little stove. I believe this, yep, opens up. Table with all the jars and the cauldron on it. Just really nice stuff. And personally, I'm going to add this as well. This grandfather clock, which came in this set, which I picked up at Target. It's in their Halloween section. It was like $4, but you get another ghost and a little grandfather clock, which I think would go really well right in here. Yeah, I think it looks good. So in the meantime, that is my review of the Monster Fighters Haunted House. Would I recommend this set? Absolutely, I would. It's $180, which for the amount of pieces that you get, and the fact that they come with pretty much not your standard minifigs. Most of the modular buildings and things like that come with the kind of the standard smiley face Lego guys. This is like specifically printed figures for this set, a specific sticker sheet for this set, and just if you think about it, it's a really good price for what you get, especially for the kind of set that it is. But I suggest if you're on the fence about it, just do it. Just do it. You're not gonna regret it. It's super fun. I really like the dollhouse style that they went with here over the lifting up the floors. I understand that it wouldn't necessarily work in a modular building style where you're connecting all the buildings together, but in this case, I think it's perfect, and I really like that they went with this, and I hope to see more buildings like this. I really do. I can't wait to see what the next modular building is for next year, and, you know, until the next review, I hope you guys liked watching. I certainly enjoyed building this and showing it off, and getting to share cool things with everybody out there. And if you found this informative, please like my video. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you have any constructive criticism, please feel free to leave a comment. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching.